Hello everybody, this is Sonya. Now I've come on here today because I wanted to, well, I've been away for a while, not away anywhere, but just haven't done any videos because I've been, I don't know, I've not been very well, so I just didn't feel like it. I'm sorry about saying that all the time, but I do have reoccurring things that just set me back a bit. But anyway, so I hope that this is okay, that you can see what I'm going to do. I was going to try and make a book again. I'm still working on other ones, but I still can't help myself. I want to try and do a children, not actually a children's book, but I want to use the old books that I've purchased to make a journal, a junk journal out of one of them, so two of them. So anyway, I have this really big book. It's this size, Thumbelina. It is huge. And then I had a smaller one. Actually, she was in the back of and this was in a smaller book with a Thumbelina story in it. I'm trying to find bits to put on the front of this here because I'm going to make it out of the big envelopes. I'm going to do this. Pull this off here, so you'll be crafting with me if you want to do that, and just see what happens, because I've not made actually a themed one before, as much as I did a sewing one, but not using these children's books. I haven't done anything like that before. I'm going to have to cut those off, those bits on the end. So, oh no, I'm not going to. I don't want a pocket. I don't want to put a pocket there, do I? I don't feel like that, no. So I've cut that off. Now I'm trying to find something for the cover. I was going to do patches, and I thought, oh no, don't do that. It's patches, this is going to take me forever. I've always got to come up with the most difficult things sometimes. I really do. Anyway, look, this is a good size. Look at that. But then she's got a piece of grass and there's nothing happening with that. She's fanning, I think she's fanning the penguin. I think she is laying down there. She looks a bit serious though, doesn't she? Some of these children's books have got some really scary pictures in them. I wonder if the penguin's going to fit in there. No, he won't. Everything's not fitting in the paper, on the piece of paper that I want to use. This is really cool, this part. This was on the front cover of the book, because I've just taken out the signatures. There's a flying one. This is really old. I do like that. That's really pretty, isn't it? Let's try and put that on the front cover, hey? Everything's upside down now to you today. I'm sorry about that, but I feel more comfortable when I've got this there so I can see what's going on. And anyway, the camera seems to want to focus on that, so it's okay. I've cut out the butterfly or the rabbit. One of them's going to have to go, aren't they? I do like the rabbit. I do like the rabbit. Butterfly's cool too. Let's try and see if we can get the rabbit in there. Now I'm going to have to figure out, because the hair's cool. I need hair. So I'm going to have this on the front cover, I think. Yes, I will. Right, so now I'm going to have to see if I can pencil, just in case I need to rub it out if I make a mistake. That's going to have to go across there. That's going to cut up there. This part here I'm going to draw on her arm so I can see what I'm doing. And this part here, there you go. I'll put the butterfly somewhere else if I get a way of doing that. Okay, now let me see. I'm going to cut this along them lines and hopefully that will go. He doesn't fit under that. This way first then. Okay. Now, you've got to get that mark off there. You don't want the mark. Make it straight. That's worked well. Now, I do watch a few people doing these things, and hopefully, if I'm going to remember, I'm going to put the people's names up that inspire me to. You know, you've got to be inspired by somebody, I think. But and I sit there, see these ladies coming out with all these amazing things, and I'm just sitting there because And it is so cold here. Oh my goodness me, it is so freezing. I've got the heater on in here. My hubby put the heater in for me so I could come in here today because I've just had to get back to doing some things. But it has been so cold. -3 or something in the night time. That's cool. You like that? That is really pretty, isn't it? Too big for this, isn't it? I haven't cut a bit off, have I? The rabbit, his ear's got to go. I knew it was too big when I seen it. I thought, this has got a lot there. But see, they're not going to lose much of him. It's not going to lose that much of him, so that's okay. It's a shame, you know, these people, well, people throw the books away because they don't want to, kids don't want to use them anymore, and they won't want to look at something that's all a bit old and dirty, will they? Well, they don't even look at books much these days, I don't think, anyhow, so anyway, we were always into books. Now that's too big. I've got not. Look at that! Isn't that pretty? I do like that. That's going to be in the cover. That's going to be in the front cover for it. Now I'm going to nick a bit more off, maybe this side where her arm is, and down the bottom. Just take a little bit more because I just have a just want to have a little bit of edge. I'll put something around the edge of the yellow on the edge of this picture. Do I do that much? Let me measure that. Yeah, righto. I'll do that much, eh? Alright, you can see what I'm doing, isn't that cool? Hope I'm not too far away. Big picture I'm working with, that should be right. And a bit off the bottom, because I don't want to lose her good hairdo. I do like a hairdo. Okay. Now that looked to me like that went crooked. I have a bad habit of doing that. I don't know whether I'm not setting it up properly at the bottom or what's going on. It just looked like it's crooked to me. Ah well, it might be just my eyesight. I keep cutting it off, I'll have no picture left. Okay, so that's going to be my front cover of the book. Thumbelina. I will have a name somewhere on there, won't I? Because I'm sure there must be a name on something. Got to have a look at that butterfly. Unless I put the butterfly up here. I don't know. Maybe he can go around the corner in there. I don't know. We'll have to see, eh? Right, now. For the back. I don't know what I'm going to do about the back yet, hey? I haven't really worked that out, but this is going to be the front bit, because isn't that nice? I do love that. I might just see if I can find a name. Here it is, here it is, here it is. Here's a name. Cut that out. I could stamp it, I guess, but I've got to be careful now because I actually want to make an envelope out of one of these. There's another one there. Where is that? Here. I just want to get that, and that's all. Just need the word, the name. Put on the front. I'm going to have that bit for the envelope, for a little envelope for something to go into. Oh, I got to finish cutting, didn't I? Where am I going to put this? There we go, like that. Alright. I'll just take the orange bits off the end. I know I need to do some sewing on the machine on it because I want to. I'll get to that, but maybe not get to it today. We'll see how far we go anyway. I think I've got the timer on so we can see what's happening. Hopefully, I'll be back each day to work more on it because I need to show you what's happening, don't I? How it's going. I think that'll look alright, won't it? We won't think that wouldn't look too bad at all. Rightio. Now, I'm going to put this on here with Mod Podge, I think, because so I'm going to do that now, and I know that's what I got in here. I think someone asked me what I had mixed up in here. Well, there's Mod Podge to a only a small amount of water. I didn't put half and half because I didn't want to do that, and now I can't get the lid off it. I've got a plastic bit. Here we go. So I'm just going to do this by moving that out from under there. This might make this a bit wet, I don't know, but it doesn't. I hope it sticks nice. I want it to stick down really good. I do. Now this is, I don't know if I've seen this before or just thought of it now or whatever, but if I've seen it before, big thank you to everybody who's ever done this. And it's all bubbling up in it because it's all wet. Okay, maybe it's not the right thing to do with it, I don't know. But I thought, well, this is a way to get the page on anyway, isn't it? It's a way to get the page on. So there, we'll make sure I've got glue all over it. And it should stay. It should be stiff enough. Let me get that under there. It's a bit wet. Maybe I shouldn't have put it too much. Maybe I should be using pure Mod Podge. I can never say that properly. It's all going to soak through there. That's not working, is it? Come on, Sonya, you can do this, you know. You can. I'm going to be not happy about this at all. I'm not. I'm sure that that's what I've got in here. I can smell it. The Mod Podge, I can smell it. I do not like the smell of it, but I can smell it. Now this is going to be wet. This is going to be wet too, so hopefully the two of them will think about getting together. Do you think that went through the page? Oh, I think that went through. It's all wet now. It'll work. It's going to work. I'm not going to be worried. It's going to work. Nobody panic, for goodness sake. So you've done this now. This is oh dear. Well, I could have glued it on, I suppose, but this is glue. This stuff is glue. I just haven't got it strong enough, maybe. I don't know. We're going to find out tomorrow what a disastrous mess I've made, I guess. Thumbelina. That stuck really good. I wonder if it's because that stuff went right through the page. What have I got now? It's an old piece of paper. I hope it's not going to tear on me. Okay. So I've got that bit done. Well, I haven't because it's not really sticking down. It needs to dry, doesn't it? And I'm not going to get me dry machine, me that blow dry thing out to do that, because that's only going to get us all into a mess here, isn't it? Now I should have put that back in the water, and I will over there later, but I just wanted to move this now. Find myself something to wipe that with first. Find myself something to wipe that with. Hope it doesn't work out really bad like my paper did that time. I did make it, and I did show it to you, and I don't think it's too bad, but I don't think it's that grand either, because I wasn't really that happy with my fabric paper. I wasn't very happy with that at all. I hope that doesn't happen to poor Thumbelina. She won't be happy either, will she? Maybe I've got too much glue on there. Maybe. Do you think I've overglued? I'm not going to make it. I'm not going to wreck it. I don't want to wreck it. I want it to work. Okay. So now I'm going to show you what I've been doing with other bits that are going to go on here. I might have made it too wet. Yeah. Do you think? Look at that. Isn't that nice? I do love that picture. I do love that picture. I had some really big children's books that I purchased. They must have been about 2 foot by something, I don't know who, like way, you know. And I gave them to my daughter because she's studying to be a teacher, and she used them at the preschool, like to help, so the kids could see the things, the pictures. So that was good. Don't make a bubbly thing. Just be nice and flat, please. That's a good thing. That's too wet, eh, Sonia? Yeah, but you think it'll work? Next time I'm not using water with my Mod Podge, I'm just going to put the Mod Podge on it. But that's still going to make it wet too. We have to wait to see that things dry. We've got to make sure things are dry. Now, okay, so that I'm going to put somewhere here. I'll turn the heater on. I won't turn the heater on because it makes a terrible big noise, and I don't want just to not be able to hear what I'm talking about. You know, because I do talk a bit. Okay, so I've cut out some pieces from the other little book because I said, like I said, I had two. This bit here I've made into a pin, paper clip. That little tiny thing she's in a little basket. Okay, so I hope you can see this here. Look, wrong way, Sonya. Here, look at that. The little thing in the basket. So I've made that with the paper clip that you can actually put onto something there, so you can't see that there. Now, I have got the tutorial on that, and I'm sure that people would have seen it, but if you haven't, I'm just going to give you a little quick look at what I did. It's easy. It's really easy. If I can get the lid off these. Okay, so I've got, you get your paper clip, you get your piece of whatever you want to put on it, and then all you have to do is get another piece of paper, and I tried to use something that, you know, that's, and then you fasten that onto here, and you glue it. You glue the thing down, okay? So you glue that paper to this paper, and then you've got your paper clip behind it so you can't see it, because then you cut that the same size, of course. And then you've got that, and that's how you make this, okay? Really easy. And I don't think it really matters which one you have on which side, like I panicked about that day, because I don't think it makes a difference, okay? So that's how you do that one. And so therefore then I've got little pieces of pictures that come out of the book. I did this one here where I made this out of the pieces of the paper that come out of the book, and that is very easy to do because it's got nothing. Because I thought, well, I want a bit of writing. And I wanted to say something that's like, this is who's that knocking on my door? Squeaked a friendly field mouse. As he held the lantern high, there was a bright beam. He saw Thumbelina. And so that's a good bit, right? So I couldn't get that above this picture. So I'm going to show you what I did, but I want to do an envelope, and I don't know if I'm running out of pieces. All I did was have to cut off a piece of another bit. Hang on a minute, I've got another bit here. Righto. So this one's got Thumbelina and little bird. Actually, the bird's big, and it's also got the mouse with this little thing here. I don't know whether this is going to be too wide, I think, from what I'm doing, because I need it to have something. I need it to be something not more than 6 inches. So I think that's how wide that thing is. I had a little ruler thing here. Here we go. So I don't know how much of this will fit in there. I suppose all that will, won't it? Okay, so we can put this, except for his wing, which is a shame, but we'll put that in there. But then we need something that's relevant to it, relevant to the story. So let's just cut. I hope I'm doing the right thing here. Make sure there's nothing on the other page. I might do it under, it's got to be under 6 inches so it won't, okay, now we can zoom back out a bit. Okay. It won't be a second anyway, we'll just do this bit. Oh, that was lucky, I still got my mouse. I still got the mouse. Okay, later that night, the field mouse was asleep. She fetched a blanket and some warm milk, which soon made the swallow feel better. Swallow, the bird, yes. So, that bit there that we just read out can go on the top of what I've got here, see? We think. Right, so we're going to chop a bit off this poor little bird yet again, because I don't need it to be that high. Oh, sorry about that, everybody. I'm a bit rough with this, a bit noisy, aren't I? So I've got the bit now that says that, and you know what I've done? I cut it off too. I can't stick it behind it now because I cut it off. See how this one here's got it's stuck down behind it, okay? And I can't do that now because I cut it right to the top because I was just getting really clever, you know, and carried away. How about she fetched a blanket and some warm milk. How about that? We won't have that bit there. Is that okay? Anyway, so I'm going to get this me 1-inch punch, and I have a piece of tape there that tells me how far I'm to put this over my paper. But first I'm going to fold it in half because I want to find the middle, and I'll just put a little tiny crease there. I still see the little crease, only just. I hope you can see the little crease, and we'll go back in a bit. Oh no, that's going to the wrong way. Okay, so we've got the little crease sitting there, and then I put the paper in there to this point on my piece of white tape. And I'm going the wrong way, Sonia. Okay, under the thing. Now, we're lining this up. It'd be good if I had it around the other way so I could see it. Wait a minute. I'm not left-handed though, so I don't know why I put the tape there. Now I'm going to, maybe I'm not going to press it down. Okay, now I'm just fixing the thing, the whole thing. Now I'm going to aim the centre there and press that. Cut that out so I've got that bit so I can see, you know, where there's a tucky part there. Okay, you can do that, or you can put a tab thing on it. Alright, now I'm going to put this bit here, get the glue off the top of that. I'm going to put this only tiny bit of glue because I'm only going to cover up that much. Right, I hope that's going to work. Let me see. Yes, you'll be able to see the word swallow there a bit. I'm only going to do the end, that much, and this much here, because I don't want it to get all over the rest of it, because I'm not going to be able to put anything behind it. I'm just going to be able to put this onto a page in the book, okay? It's just going to go onto the page in the book. And now, when I did the other one, I thought about covering that there up, but if you put anything behind it, it doesn't look right. It looks really wrong. It just didn't work. So I thought we'd do it this way. Okay, now just sideways, a bit, move it over. You've made a mistake there, so it's all shifting everywhere. Make sure you've got it all lined up nice and straight because you don't want it to be skew with. Okay. You just put it down till you get it all nice, and that bit there might be a bit over. See, they're all comfortable there where it's supposed to be. Okay, now it's probably the same size as that nearly. That's okay, but that's all good. You can go on a different page. Now I'm going to do corners, and maybe I'm not just yet. This is not drying really fast, is it? Probably because it's so cold. I'm just going to leave that sitting there for a minute because that's not dry enough for me to be bending it over and fiddling around with it. Okay, so the only other things so far that I've got out of the book would be other pieces for different bits to put in there, which I haven't really done anything else with. I might do an envelope. I was going to make one, like I have these bits that I've got out of a diary, and they've got pretty flowers on them, and I'm thinking I'm going to use those for little pages, you know, that you can write on. This one here, I'm going to use it. I want to make an envelope, but I didn't want to. I want to use that for a tuck spot, eh? That's a really nice picture. That one can be. That one can be. These can be just full of. You can write. Look, you've got to put that in there. I've got to put these story bits in there, so they're going to have to go in the book, aren't they? I know what. We'll make one out of these big paper here. There's a mum. I think it's a mum or the lady that helped her. If I want to make an envelope, I've got to think about this. And that's too. This is going to be too big. This is going to be too big, I think. I'll just cut this down the side here. I'm going to have to be taking a lot more off than that, because it can't be any more than 5.5. Yeah, see, that's way. And then you lose all your writing, you lose your little picture. Okay, but we're not going to let that happen, are we? We're going to figure out a way to keep all those little pictures. Okay, this is sort of drying slowly, and it's looking a bit aged and scary, isn't it? But hopefully it will work, and I can not bad. It's not bad. It's getting there. If I keep rubbing that, it's going to take the picture off, isn't it? So stop it now. Leave it alone. All right, now that's a really nice little picture of her. For me to make an envelope and use these things, I'm going to have to cut it off and restyle it somehow, okay? This is what, something I really enjoyed doing this, has been fiddling around and trying to make things that are not there, that are hard. Like, I'm going to make an envelope, okay, for Thumbelina. But I want to use the pictures that are here and this bit. I don't want to waste any of them because I need them for, and I need writing on it. And I'm going to have to cut this. This is up and down here a bit. This could turn out like anything, you know. You've got no idea what I'm doing, neither do I. So here we go. Let's just keep on working until we come up with something that's usable. Maybe. Right. I've got a top piece. Well, when you look at your envelope, say for example, you've got that bit there, haven't you? And like if I cut that off that, I'm not going to have that bit there, am I? No. Maybe I could put that there, and that can be up on that part. This is just a what do you say? Trial and error, because I don't have an envelope making thing. I've got an envelope here though. Look at this. This one's a bit. That can go there, can it? Okay. Maybe this can come up in there. No, it's got to be a full page or something in this. No, I shouldn't have cut that off, should I? Because then I've got nothing here. I had to. Nobody panic. Righto. Let's see, what else have I got? You must have another piece of paper here somewhere to do with it. Oh, the only thing I got was these beetles, and I didn't like the look of them. I thought they were scary things. Don't like the beetles. Okay, let's have a look under these pieces on the bigger sheets. Oh, look, there she is, popping out of a loop. Oh, look at that. Wouldn't that be awesome if that worked? People, see this? Wouldn't that work nice if she was popping out of the envelope? Going, ta-da! Maybe? You won't see a hand. Yes, I will. I won't cut it off. I won't. I'm not going to cut that off. I'm going to cut that down there. Cut that there. Cut this down here. Not cutting no hands off. Okay. Right. Now I have to take this bit off. What are you putting on the front, Sonya? I don't know yet. This is something here to do with the flower. Soon something did happen for the grain of barley grew. Okay, it did, it grew, and she come popping out of there. Okay, right, now so let's do this bit. Am I out of shot or something again? Rightio. Now, don't need to go that way, got to cut down here. Okay. I've got to go down here. You're not cutting the hand off, remember? Don't cut that off. Okay. I need to go to this bit here. This is as far as I go. Don't go past there. Okay. Somebody... Nobody... I was going to say somebody better. Somebody better. Okay. Probably would have been better if I did this around this way first, but... Okay, now I've got to come down to there. Down to there. Don't do that, Sonia, you'll cut her in half. Probably should do that with scissors. Look at that, I've done it. We have this bit here. It's white. How'd you do that? Oh, ew. Hang on. How'd you do that? Oh, you're not going to be able to see that, are you? Only if I cut that off, we're not going to be able to see it. You can cut it off, can't you? Yes? Go on then. Maybe? I'll just do that. I'll cut a bit off later. Don't tell me I mucked all this up. Oh dear. Now we'll cry. Yeah, well you should have cut more off because that's not going to go down in there. No way in the world. What am I thinking about? Oh, it's got to have the full... It's got to have that bit coming out of there. Doesn't it? I'll have to cut a bit more off. So, I might have been right. I don't know. Well, don't get too excited just yet. We'll just keep plodding away here. I need this to be like it's part of the thing. And that's not going to work because it's going to have more off the bottom. So a head can be up there. So let me see. I'm going to have to put this over there like that. And that's going to cut off her eyes and things. Let me have a look at this. Trying something difficult. So you have to do that, don't you? Can't do it yourself. Okay. Let's see what happens if I put this here and draw around that bit, because I do want this to cover the right, and it will. It's all going to go on the inside. Take it that way. No, look, you've got to have the whole thing. You've got to have the whole thing, Sonia. You've got to glue that on there. Okay, so you're going to have to cut this up there. Right, and no, it's come over the top. No, you're wrong. You got it wrong. You're going to have to move it over. I'm sure you'll all try this. Seems easy, just easy, right here. Come over here and then take this one down here like this. But we're not cutting these bits off. We can't cut them off. We're going to have to go around them, okay? Don't cut them out. Leave them there, right? Okay. We'll still get a lot of fluffy hair. We're going to have to come up here, around this bit. Around here like... Oh, you're kidding me. Get away from there with the scissors. Oh dear. Okay. Now, I bet you there's another, well, there wouldn't be an easy way to do something difficult like this now. Which line is the right one? The first line or the second line? I'll have to check that out and see, won't I? Neither of them with all of this. This is the inside one, the inside line. Okay. Don't like to cut off a hair. Probably this is my husband telling me it's time for lunch because I've been in here for hours. And it seems like it might be. I won't be long, dear. What time is it? Hey? Okay. Thank you. He said it's 2 o'clock. Okay. Right. Now, to get that to go right down into there, I'm going to have to cut some of this off here. Oh, it's 2 o'clock. I've been in here for about 4 hours. I've not done anything yet. First, it feels like it, but I'm... where's the me timer thing gone to? I was timing this somewhere. There's a clock here somewhere. It's only 38 minutes. I've still got a bit of time to go yet. We'll keep going. Hey, we'll keep on torturing this for a bit longer. See how we go. We need to finish at least this bit, just for curiosity's sake, don't we? Okay, so that has to go up around there, doesn't it? Does it? No. It'll go in there if I just cut off a tiny bit of it. I need to put that onto the head. I want to keep this bit of her jumping out of the envelope, sort of. I want to come on, really, Sonia? How about there? Right, so I have to cut off this here, do I? It's got to go down in the pocket. And I've still got plenty of room, but it isn't going to until I trim this back a bit. So I have to just trim this side back a tiny bit so it'll fit through. Okay, so we're going to trim this back a bit. So that'll go through the envelope. A bit more. And I'll keep on going. So what have you done? You've got stuck there. I'm stuck. Why am I stuck? Nobody panic. I can't be stuck, surely. Get in there. Right. Am I right to the bottom? I don't think I am. No, it isn't. But those hooky things there stopping it from going down in there. Little bits in the envelope. Oh, for goodness sake, just cut that off. But I don't want to wake them out. Okay, so just cut off a bit of this. Not too much now, you don't want to wreck it. Right, I'm going to cut off a bit of that. Take this up here. Around like that. I'm going to trim my hand off in a minute. After I've made sure this is dry, I will trim the hand back so it'll look right, I hope. Now, hope this goes in here now. I got caught on that lip. Oh, how did I do that? You're incredible. I just don't understand what I did. What did I do there? Oh, I'm going to have to put a butterfly on that bit of the look what I did. I cut off my good bit. I'm going to glue that on, what I've got so far, because I can't handle this making mistakes on it. And sorry if I've been... I'm going to stick this down first before I do anything else. I only do it that far just to see what happens next. Now stay there, please. Right. Now she's out of the envelope, which it would have been better if I'd have put that flower onto there, which I can't figure out how to do that yet. Come on, I might find the flower somewhere else in the book. I'm going to have to put a little tiny bit of paper down in this, but I don't know whether I'm going to do that either, because do I need this to fold? No, not well. It would. That'd be snazzy, wouldn't it, if it folded over and then you opened up the envelope and there she was. Look at that today. I don't think that's how you do that, but anyway, this is what I've got on there. Now, I need a tiny pair of scissors to cut out a hand. And then I'm going to have to put something over this so it's not going to break. And then I'm going to have to find something, and just don't cut through her hand, please, Sonya. Cut her arm off. There. Might be able to find a big flower in this other part of this book. I'm going to have a look in a minute. Ah, come on. Stay there, well. We don't care today. I do, but I'm just cutting around here to see if we can put a... these scissors are tiny for my thumb. My thumb doesn't like being in there. Squeeze it a bit. Please don't lose her arm. You know what? It never occurred to me to do anything like this. Just come in here, and this is what happens when I do craft. I start to do one thing and end up doing a whole heap of others. I did pack up a few things today in here because I'm trying to work on so many different things at a time. I can't help myself. I do love to do lots of different stuff. I hope you can see what I'm doing, but if you can't, I'm just cutting out little tiny hands, so it's not easy to, for some reason I can't get it off here. Without taking off my finger, maybe. Come on, please. That's got it. Now, this piece is going to be waving around here until I get it off, and I don't want to break it. But if I do, I will find a way to fix it if I've got to put a band-aid on her arm, you know. You have to do these things if you want to fix things. Okay, now a little, that could be painted, that fingernail, but it isn't, so we won't do that. Now, as you can see here, I've come over the edge of this one here a bit, so I'm going to just take that. Maybe that's what I've done wrong. Look, I've stuck it in there sideways. It should be moved down that way, because look here. Look at that. That's supposed to be over that way. And then I wouldn't have had that gap. Oh, well, I guess you'll live and learn, don't you? Because I can't move that. That's going to make a terrible mess if I try to do that. Worse than it is now, even. Alright, I have to stick this in here. Alright, I'm just going to get a piece of paper and stick that down in there. So, and if it looks too bad, we can just put a nice butterfly or something over the top of it. Now I've stuck it down so that it's over the edge of the envelope, but it does not matter because I'm going to cut it off later when it dries. And I think I've got a bit sticking out there that I can... I've got to cut... Wait a minute, people, I'll get the words. I've got to erase the drawing, the writing, the pen I put up there. See, there's pen on it. Got to get that off. Get the pen off. Okay. And I'm going to make it a lot tighter than that, I promise. I might put some sparkly stuff on her wings. Glossy accents, or maybe not what. You know that sparkly stuff we have in bottles everywhere, which I can't see now. But I will find some, and I will put some of that on there, on her wing. Oh no, that's not a wing, is it? That's a piece of the... But I'll colour that. I'll do something with it to make it look better. To make it look a bit better, because it's very dull. But I suppose because it's a really old book. I don't know what the date of it was on that one. Here's the cover. Look, there's that picture again. Isn't it so nice? I've pulled pages out of there anyway. They must be here somewhere. But it doesn't matter. I just know that it's really old, and you can see that too. So we're going to still be working on putting it in this cover that I've... I hope I haven't botched it up too much. Does that fit? Not bad. I'll put her hands... If we close it up, her fingers are still coming over the edge of there. Oh dear. I wasn't thinking, was I, then I did that. But I'm going to have to put it in there further. Maybe I could put it in... No, I can't put it in the centre bit because you're not going to be able to open it. I can put it sideways. Can I put it sideways? Yes, I will be putting it sideways. I'm going to put it in here somehow because I just have to. It took a lot of doing. It took a lot of doing, didn't it? I mean, I haven't finished yet either, see. I need to put something more flowery now down there, I guess, and I don't know, there's some mushrooms there. And this one here I've got, that's a nice one too, isn't it? Is it there with a butterfly? There's some really nice ones. Might even try and make another one of those. What do you reckon? I think I might have another go at another one of them and see if I can get it a bit better this time. Look at that. That's pretty. Really pretty drawings, aren't they? Really nice drawings. Anyway, let's see. Can't find any that's got... But I might put words. Words are cool. Let's see what the words say here. Some text. On the bottom of this, I hope that's going to fit in there, and it will not, because it's... So you weren't thinking about all these things, were you, Sonya? You were just grabbing everything and trying to put it together. Tiny little girl with half a walnut bed. There must be the part about the flower somewhere. Anyway, I'm going to have to work on how I'm going to fix that, aren't I? So I can put it in there. I'll have to read the book a bit, see if I can get the right words to go with the picture. You know, you want to make sure that it makes sense. Let me see. This is about the bird. That's about it popping out of the... that's about the penguin, yep. And the swallow. I don't know what that bit is. Can't see. It's freezing cold in this one, so... Well, this says water lily boat began to float down the river. Then a lovely butterfly came along. I'll have to work out what to put there, won't I? I was supposed to put a nice piece of material or something on it. This isn't drying too bad. A little bit wrinkly, but not too bad. Okay? Look at that. I do like it. The only thing is I'm going to have to put glue down again with some proper glue, aren't I? There's some real glue under it. Here. I will do this, and I'm doing it on top of this thing that took me forever to make. Mustn't have had enough glue in that stuff. It was more or less something for just, not this anyway. Wasn't really meant for the cover, I don't think. I'm going to have to put some... I'll put a bit of lacquer or something on it, not lacquer. Something, you know, to make it a bit more secure and firm. It's dry, but I don't know if well, the feel of it's pretty good. It feels really nice. Maybe I'll just put some really good Mod Podge there on it. So this is what I've got so far, people. This is what we're working on so far, okay, to work on in my little book. So, when I say little book, I'm going to come back tomorrow, and I'll be back tomorrow, unless I can't, because I should be. I went and did some shopping yesterday, so I don't have to go out for another week, hopefully, and I can come in here, and my husband's made it warm anymore for me anyway, because we brought the heater back in to it. We had it out because we had visitors. That's another thing that makes you, you know, you've got visitors that you can't. My daughter's 23 today, and she came at the weekend for a birthday cake and stuff, so for a visit, so that was good. But I will come back in and do more. I just want to so bad craft, and as you know, well, I get really painful when it's cold, but I'll be fine, and I hope you like what I'm doing. Leave me a comment. Now, if you watch me this far, it's only 52 minutes, but if you watch me this far and you leave me a comment and you say, Sonya, I'd really like that, I'm going to do it. This is going to be a surprise. Okay? People are not going to know about this unless you watch that much. I'm going to do a surprise gift. This is I will be doing one probably fairly, you know, again soon too. A embossing folder. You can use that if you've got a big shot, but if you haven't, just tell me if you win and I'll put something else instead. And I have this set of stamps here, and this set of stamps, and this is also has an embossing folder in it, and it has, look, little stamp, little bird dies, and it has all the pretty little birds. So this will be a prize for whoever says Sonya. Oh, hang on. Enter me, please. Just write enter me, please. That's it. Nothing else. Alright? Because maybe not. Keep listening. Don't go away. Write Thumbelina. Thumbelina yes or something, or Thumbelina prize or something. I don't know. Write Thumbelina for me and I'll put you in the drawer. Anyway, if you watch me that far, you'll be saying it anyway, because you'll see what I've done, and you know, you'll know what's going on. But there you go. I've done my Thumbelina book, and there's how you spell Thumbelina there. Suppose people would know that. But anyway, I'll be giving this to, and I will do the draw on at the end of the week, because there's a lot of people I know, you know, overseas and that only watch, like, you know, they come on at the weekend or whatever. So I might do it on Sunday, eh? I'll do the draw on Sunday, and hopefully we'll have done a lot further with the Thumbelina thing. And I have a lot of things. I have a lot of things that I need to clear out, and I don't. I bought this the other day. It was something that was in the packet of stuff that I paid a lot of money for, and it wasn't what I wanted, because the picture didn't show me this. But anyway, I'll come back on and I'll give you another chance to win it. A couple more things later on down the track, okay? Because I really would like to give back to my subbies. Alright, so thank you everybody for watching. Hope you have a good day. The sun's shining here, and I'm pleased I crafted. Okay, thank you for watching. Bye-bye.